What's up, guys? My Vernon Kid here coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? Um, want to make this really quick. Don't want it too long, but as you can see the title, basically, yeah, this is gonna be like um another update of my fantasy fights, the future of my fantasy fights. As you know, I had put up the lineup for Section 11, which will be up. We'll start around sometime in July. I'll go back to the usual dating again, like not like how I'm doing with Section 10. Section 10 is rolling around really quick, really fast. I didn't expect it to be this fast. I'm already halfway done through that section. Once again, I appreciate everybody that has given me their requests on that. All right. Um, and as I told you before, some of sections there will be like a requester of that section will that requester will have the majority of the fights, usually 3. I'll have there. Starting with section 11, it'll be Z Slasher 44, a good friend. His birthday's coming up. He kind of considers this a birthday for him. Um, I don't know how old he's gonna be, and if he tells me, that's good. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much he gets the majority of the fights this week. Um, Other thing, I didn't want to bring this up, but I thought I'd just really work on it for real quick. The recent lineup that I put up, somebody came and was like, some of the fights don't make sense or things like that. I don't have a problem with anybody disagreeing with that, but I have a problem kind of when you disagree on request fights because that's somebody else's fight. They put that up, and thank you. Got a plus for that. Thank you. I have a I have a I have a real problem with that when somebody kind of questions a requester's fight, even if I don't like it. Even if they don't like it, I put it up there for a reason because I like it and I want to give my thoughts on the fight. It's fantasy. Just leave it at that. All right. Um, as you all know, my good friend Deadpoolzilla. If you haven't seen the lineup, yes, Section 15 will be his last. That's where he will do his finals. For me, I haven't decided if I'm where I'll stop the fantasy fights. With me, it's more like, look, if I'm still loving doing it, which I still am, I'll continue to do it, no problem. But yeah, I have no problem with that at all. Um, Not at all. Uh, but unfortunately, I really have no qualms of where I'm going to end it. Like I said, boy, going on 3 minutes. Try to wrap this up real quick. 4 minutes. Uh, like I said, Section 10 is wrapping up really fast. Um, I should be done with that around maybe early July or so, and I will continue to do the section fights. Now, once again, if you need to request fights, please do not request them in videos of mine. I please, that's one thing I ask. If you have a request, send me a personal message. Send me a personal message. If you can't really figure out how to send personal message, then make a comment in my channel comment section, not in because I'm starting to now look back in there more often now. All right. As you guys know, I've chosen the last 3 fights for Batman, and that's it. He'll be retired. So please don't send me any more Batman fights. I just told one guy he gave me a fight between Ryu Hayabusa and Batman, and I said no, Batman's retired. I won't be using him anymore. What else can I say? Movie characters and certain you know, I don't have a problem with movie characters too much, like Disney characters and things like that, but I'm trying not to because that opens a floodgate now. Oh, do Scar versus Crypto. No, no, I'm not doing that. Or do Mighty Mouse versus Adam Ant. I'm not doing those. I won't go too deep into. There are certain characters I won't put in my fantasy fights. If you want me to do somebody like, let's say, Space Ghost or something like that, which I have actually ideas for Space Ghost. Okay. Um, but certain characters, no, I won't do. Movie characters, another. I've only done one movie character fight, and that was between Jason Bourne and Frank Martin from the the Transporter. Thank you, the Transporter series. And that's the only one I done, and I really didn't plan on doing any more. Um, Try to keep those out of my fantasy fights too much. But some friend of mine gave me some interesting fights, and I might make an exception. I might, but I've tried to stay out of that. Game characters are fine. Certain characters, no, I won't do Sonic. No, I'm not doing Sonic. I'm not doing Mario either. No. The only game characters that I can say from Nintendo that I will do is Samus, Link. I did Star Fox one time, but the person that gave me a Star Fox fight, actually it kind of made sense to do. Star Fox versus Rocket Raccoon. I thought that was fun. But any other characters from video games like Ryu Hayabusa, Dante, the Street Fighter cast, the Tekken cast, the Fatal Fury cast, anything like that, I am fine with that. But don't give me. There are certain fights that I'm not gonna do. Um. So yeah. Bottom line, Section 11 is the lineup is complete. It'll start airing in sometime in July. The days I will do those fights are uh, Tuesday and Thursday. Those are the days. Those are the days I will be doing those. Uh, yeah. So other than that, I'm working on what I can tell you about Section 12 is that's a request edition. That's requested, but um, basically no fights of mine. Section 12 will be more of the new bloods, the rookies, the rookie requesters. So you'll see a lot more of them, like people that new requesters instead of, and there'll be some veteran requesters in there, but more rookie requesters than ever. Okay, so I hope you guys kind of listen to what I said, guys. But other than that, I just wanted to get a little bit more in depth of my fantasy fights. As of right now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not ending my section, my fantasy fights anytime soon. Um, but sometimes you get a little, it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. But that's why I'm gonna start retiring characters because it'll give opportunity for newer characters to come on. And besides, other than that, when I do my request fights, I like because doing the commentary on it is fun, and second off, people get to know a little bit more about the characters. You see? So other than that, thanks for listening. Y'all take care.